Author and Professor Charles Derry proposed that there were three core horror subgenres. The first, apocalypse horror films. These films dealt with the end of the world scenario stemming from either nature gone mad or God gone wrathful. Some examples include Land of the Dead, 28 Days Later, and Children of Men.
Derry describes the haunting and demonic possessions genre as evil forces wanting to corrupt their victims and make them do evil. These films have a focus on the binary oppositions of good and evil. They include films such as The Shining, Paranormal Activity, and Sinister.
Come and play with us, Daddy.
Derry's human monster evokes horror through villains who are perfectly human yet possess horrific personalities. Films focus on Freudian psychology and the effect of profound insanity. Examples include Silence of the Lambs, American Psycho, and Secret Window.
It can be theorized that there are more than three key subgenres. Brigid Cherry proposed that there are a further four categories of cinematic horror. The Gothic are films based on classic tales of horror, often adapting pre-existing horror monsters or horrifying creatures from novels and mythology. Examples of these can be Dracula, Frankenstein, and The Mummy.
The psychological horror genre includes films that explore psychological states and psychosis, including criminality and serial killers. Examples of the psychological horror genre include Psycho, Carrie, and The Hand That Rocks the Cradle.
Supernatural, occult, and ghost films are films that involve the intervention of spirits, ghosts, witchcraft, the devil, and other entities into the real world, often featuring uncanny elements. Examples include The Haunting, Poltergeist, The Grudge, and Sixth Sense.
Monster movies are films that feature invasions of the everyday world by natural and secular creatures, leading to death and destruction. Examples of monster movies include Ginger Snaps, The Birds, and The Host.
Hybrids are films which incorporate different elements from different genres. For example, Cloverfield is both an apocalyptic horror as well as a paranormal sci-fi about aliens destroying Earth.
Hey, let's start running! Let's run! Let's start running right now! Let's start running now!
Horror is not only a very complex genre, but also very large. There are a number of niche genres such as body horror, slasher, sci-fi, and parody.
In conclusion, although horror films of the past decade are largely based on remakes and adaptations, the core subgenres have still been key elements in modern horror.